Hello, my name is Mike, and welcome back to The Witcher 2. Last time, we gathered 3 out of the 4 mystical artifacts that we needed to break this curse on King Henselt. He has the 4th one, so we're going to make our way across the battlefield that is possessed by ghosts. I don't think there's anything left for me to do over here in the rebel camp. I've talked to pretty much everybody of note at least. I don't feel like picking up any more side quests. I've done a lot of them, and there's still a couple left to do here and there, but for now, we're done, and I don't think I can come back after I cross the battlefield, but if that's the case, I'm fine with that. I think I'm done here anyway. And we are back on the northern side of the battlefield. What have I stumbled across now? Are those bandits looting dead soldiers? No.
Good, you're here. The Nilfgaardians attacked us.
Any idea why?
They were loitering around here, staring into the fog as if waiting for something. I summoned Fen, Silas, and a few others, and told Vess to cover us from a distance while we went to talk to them.
And?
So I asked the black dogs courteously why they were gazing into the fog, as if the Emperor himself was about to emerge from it. No answer. But I can see the anger, knitted brows, faces reddening. And they start growling to each other in that dog's tongue of theirs. A woman came out of the mist, beautiful and barely alive. She dropped to the ground and a small object slipped from her hand. It was a jade figurine, no larger than a man's hand. If I didn't know it was impossible, I'd say it was TRISS turned into a statuette.
It is possible. Artifact compression. Where's this woman?
I don't know. The girl growled at the soldiers and all hell broke loose. The black ones jumped us and she ran off towards the camp.
I need to follow her.
Okay, looks like we're taking a small diversion from helping out the king to try and find Triss, who has been compressed into a magical artifact, somewhere in the Nilfgaardian camp. Alright, lead the way, Roach.
We're too late.
Is the Percival ready to sail?
It is, but they will not let us go. Henselt has plans of his own.
I couldn't give a shit about Henselt. Shillard has Triss, and I need to save her.
It's not an option. They'll not let us sail until you lift the curse, and we've no chance of catching the Nilfgaardians on foot. If they wanted to kill her, she'd be dead already.
I guess he's got a point.
Besides which, we know where they've gone. Loch Muin, Witcher. The monarchs and mages are to meet and decide the fate of the known world. You will find Triss there, I promise.
Alright. Well, then we should not delay, because I have everything in place, I think, to complete a couple of these quests and get this spell broken. So, just gotta find the king and, find King Henselt and break this curse for him.
King Henselt awaits you, Witcher.
Good, because I await King Henselt.
At last. Have you got Sabrina's spear?
Not only that, I've got all 3 artifacts.
You won't regret it. Let's do some magic.
And here we are. The site of Sabrina's execution.
She died here.
And pissed and shat as she did.
Evil place. You can feel it in the air. Those candles don't help any either.
They've gone mad. Someone said the bitch died a martyr and now the common folk burn candles for her.
I have to observe this place from a distance.
During the execution, I was on that hill. I'll show you.
Guide Henselt as he draws the magic runes illustrated in Deathmold's grimoire. Alright, I already looked at that. I need to guide Henselt as he draws the magic. And here's Deathmold's grimoire. Let's see. I gotta make some kind of, not quite a pentagram, but he's making some kind of goat head symbol. Alright. Got 7 spots on here. I think this won't be too difficult, I don't think.
Flat area. That's good.
Are you concerned for your feet?
Your Majesty, you need to draw runic protective signs around the stake.
Magic signs are the domain of witches, not kings. Correct me if I'm wrong.
To lift the curse, you have to draw a circle? I guess that's true.
It's important that you draw the circle yourself, Your Majesty.
Important for whom?
It was your death Sabrina foretold, so who do you think?
All right. Tell me what we do.
When you get the runic signs right, Sabrina's ghost will appear.
Bring the bitch to life. It'll be a pleasure to put my spear in her.
Remember to stab her in exactly the same spot as that soldier did, but earlier this time, before the sorceress completes the curse.
I look for the hole.
Alright, now is this some kind of little mini game where I have to draw a circle and a goat's head? Okay, let's see. Go toward the petrified bread, go toward the sour milk. I didn't look at all the garbage that was lying down there. Let's see. You have to go, okay, why don't you go over here to where that is? It's not the goat skull or raven corpse. Petrified bread.
Pour the powder towards the petrified bread loaf, Your Majesty.
Now, towards the black candles, I think. The black candles are down here near me.
Head towards the black candles, Your Majesty.
Yep, that's correct. We're doing well so far.
Now go towards the goat skull, Your Majesty. Now towards the burnt tree. Find the raven's corpse, Your Majesty. Now spread the powder and head for the stone bowl. Go towards the pixie ring, Your Majesty. Sire, form a large, even circle at a good distance from the pyre.
Okay.
It's turned out beautifully.
Yes.
Pity the wind will soon scatter it.
The evil power of the curse came from the fire. Fire's a hard element to tame, and this one had added potency. It consumed the body of the one casting the curse.
Enough of these phantasmagorias, as Deathmold puts it. Look at my boots.
Stay in the circle, Your Majesty.
The powder reeks of dwarven dung.
Alright, now I need to light the magic powder with the Igni sign. That is my specialty. I am quite familiar with the Igni sign. There, I have cast Igni. And we are summoning Sabrina. Looks like we have to fight our way through some wraiths first. And here we have Sabrina.
You have some brave soldiers, Your Majesty.
They're scared of ghosts, as we all are. Curses, there's hundreds of them.
You're safe if you stay within the runes.
What should I do?
When the sorceress calls your name, you have to show mercy and end her suffering with the spear.
Come on. And I think we're done here.
It worked.
Are you sure?
All I can say for sure is that a dwarf can pass between a troll's legs, even on tiptoe. But I think it went well.
Good. For me and for you. But all the worse for Edern.
I've separated you from this curse, but it remains active. I'll have to deal with this. Or we have Saskia to thank for this. Yeah, let's let him know that Saskia did give us the sword of her own free will.
You owe your freedom from the curse to Saskia's generosity. You should send a delegation to thank her, Your Majesty.
I'll thank her in person once you disperse the fog of specters from the battlefield.
That'll be much harder.
I have faith in you, and faith can move mountains.
Funny you say that. I need an artifact symbolizing faith.
Yes, Deathmold told me. I'll give you the medallion. First, I must have a drink. Come to my tent. I'll roll out my best wine. You deserve it.
Time is of the essence, Your Majesty. I have things that are related to my personal quest and I must do. But sure, let us have a drink, and then, yeah, I'll just go to King Henselt's tent and deal with that.
The king is occupied. Return after sundown.
Oh, okay. Then I guess I won't go visit the king at this... Hi!
The king is occupied.
All right.
Return after sundown.
A Knight of the Flaming Rose, here.
Geralt of Rivia. Now I recognize you. Terrorist. Killer of Siegfried of Denel. Murderer of Jacques de Aldersberg. I've long waited for this chance. Defend yourself!
Whoa, hold on. I didn't even finish the first game. I have not done any of that. You are mistaken, my friend. Well, it looks like I have to kill this guy named Count Tybalt.
The king is occupied. Return.
Yeah. I just gotta murder this guy right outside his tent. Don't worry about it.
The king is occupied. Return after sundown.
Okay, I heard you the first 3 times. Well, That was an unexpected combat. Let me just put my sword away. Don't have anybody else I need to kill just yet. Now, will the king see me?
Get a hold of yourself, soldier.
Yes, he will. Good.
I'm glad you're here. A messenger from Redania arrived this morning. Read.
A messenger from Redania, you say?
The king of Redania, Radovid V, son of Vizima and Hedrig from Malior, the heir...
Get to the point.
The point is, it's not true that after the death of King Foltest, Temeria will be inherited. In truth, Foltest left a lawful heir.
Really?
Who is this heir?
Due to the tragic death of Prince Busi, his sister Anais will inherit the Temerian crown.
Witcher, you fought in the battles for the Lavalettes' fortress. Tell me, how old is this princess?
She's... okay, I gotta make a choice. She's only a child. Give her a few years and she'll be able to rule, or I could just say she's a bastard. Well, let's see. Give her a few years and... You know what? She did seem pretty perceptive for a child, so give her a few years and she'll be able to rule.
She's only a child, but she'll grow to take the throne.
Wrong. Remind me, who's her mother?
Anais is a bastard. Foltest wanted to recognize her as his own. Yeah, that's true.
She is the king's daughter. Foltest wanted to recognize her as his own.
The Foltest I remember would never do that. If you counted all the bastards I begat, I could fill all the thrones of the north. What the hell's going on? Guards!
Oh, okay. Well, messenger is dead, I guess. Someone's trying to assassinate the king, but I won't let him, if I can help it. Yeah! Where are the guards? All the guards are dead! Could these be the rebels? No, these have to be some kind of... These are some assassins from a different group. Protect King Henselt by casting fire upon the assassins. I can do that. I'm really good at that. Oh, okay. Something is very odd about these assassins. It feels like they're all using Vess's whirlwind technique. Maybe I'm just perceiving things that I shouldn't, but these couldn't be assassins hired by Vess, could they? No, it's just got to be a similar combat style. Finished that one off. And is this... Oh, is this Sheila? It is, it's Sheila! Thanks for the assist.
Who are they?
They wanted to kill me. Me! Ha! The scum. Witcher, we must talk. Deathmold said you needed this medallion. You saved my life, and I'm not nearly as ungrateful as some might say. You'll receive the pendant in due time.
Pity none could be taken alive.
Don't fret, Tanzaville. There are ways to make a dead man speak.
I know those methods. Necromancy is forbidden.
In the absence of the council and the conclave, it's hard to know what is forbidden.
Oh, this guy.
What would you say, Your Majesty?
I want to know everything. Plow that corpse if you have to. Do anything it takes.
Necromancy, Your Majesty, is a branch of magic.
I don't care. Do as you're told.
Count me out.
As the common folk say, be at ease, the woman's gone. I'll need your help, Witcher. You know where to find me.
It's never ending. I'm the bloody king, but she mumps and sulks like some common servant was trying to grope her.
Well, she does have her principles. Burn her at the stake like you did Sabrina. No. I guess TRISS didn't trust her, but I'm not going to suggest that. She has been much more helpful than a detriment. She has her principles, I suppose.
Not every sorcerer is like Deathmold. Many don't like messing with corpses.
As long as she's in my camp, she'll do as I say. Go. Deathmold is probably biting his nails in anticipation.
Yeah, I bet he is. Alright, let's help Deathmold with his necromantic ritual. Doesn't that sound fun? I think it's gonna be a barrel of monkeys. And here we are. Looks like he's already started without me performing that ritual. Hello, Deathmold. Need my help?
Geralt of Rivia, ready for the ride of your life.
Sure, I guess. Why do you need me?
Can't handle this without me?
You're a mutant, like this killer. An ordinary man would never survive Han Marvin's blue dream. You must drink a potion that will increase your heart's efficiency and strengthen your blood vessels. Hallucinogenic properties are also welcome, as they will enhance the vision.
Gadwall should do it.
Alright, well, I guess I need to find some Gadwell first, unfortunately, so I'll be back. Alright, this merchant has the Gadwell formula. I will take that. I need 1 Rebus, 1 Vermilion, 1 Calum, 1 Soul, 1 Ether. Hold on, let me take that. Purchase that. I need a Rebus, Vermilion, Calum, Soul, Ether. Okay, I need a couple of ingredients. I don't think I have any of these. I'm gonna have to look around for all these ingredients, unfortunately. Alright, I was able to buy most of the ingredients that I needed from this merchant, but I'm missing Vermilion. I need to find somebody who is willing to sell me something that contains the ingredient Vermilion, and then I'll be ready for this quest. Wolfsbane. Wolfsbane from the Relic Salesman. I'll take one of those. Thank you, Relic Vendor. Now to meditate and create this potion. It's time to begin the ritual.
I'm ready.
Wonderful. The blue dream can be very useful, although it only lets you see the killer's recent past.
Hope it's worth it.
Pay attention to every detail, places, names, everything.
Got it.
Let's begin!
So excited to poke around in this dead corpse's brain.
Zanzala!
Jesus. His leg is severed. There's this kind of place where a leg would be.
I nearly got lost in that fog. Look at it this way. Nobody will find us here. Unless Henselt attacks Bergen despite the mist. Hensel's not going to attack anyone ever again. Always the optimist.
Alright, now I'm playing as a couple of these assassins. I actually am the assassin of kings. Let's take out some of these harpies that are in our way. And let's go try and assassinate the king. More harpies. Just cut my way through you. These are the advanced harpies, the Arinias. But that just means they take a few more hits to take down. Okay. That's 4 more dead harpies. Which way are we going, fellow assassin? This way? Alright, you lead the way and I'll follow you.
Finally, some action. We've been skulking in these caves like bats. Rather be like a bat than slain by the king's mercenaries. What is it, Orcs? Scared? I heard Deathmold never lets Hensel out of his sight, and now a witch has arrived in their camp. One of him, 3 of us. But you know who it is. I know, damn it, but don't let it get to you. It's TRISS Merigold who worries me. If she betrays that Sheila ordered us to get rid of Demervend, things will get out of hand. Letho should kill her. He should, but apparently he only kills kings.
What was that about Sheila being a traitor? Could you repeat that information? And here's Letho. But I don't see Triss anywhere, unfortunately.
Here at last.
They're guarding the camp like it was a princess's chastity.
Did you learn anything?
The White Wolf has arrived at the Kedweni camp with Vernon Roach. Looks like he's Henselt's lackey now.
I'd rather Henselt used others as his lackeys.
I thought he was hanged for killing Foltest.
You want him hanged?
No.
We have to be careful. Especially now we've broken off with Yorbeth and his bunch.
There's something else. Sheila de Tanzerville. You're right. Our sorceress is playing hard. De Tanzerville has done her job. We don't need her anymore.
We won't kill her. Not just yet.
You know best.
That's right. The main thing now is to get rid of Henselt. You'll go soon.
What about you?
I'm heading to Loch Muin. That's where things will be decided. We'll meet again soon, if you're careful.
To drink a jug of wine and laugh about it?
Who knows?
Alright, I think that's the end of that flashback. I got a lot of information out of that. Hopefully I'll be able to put that to good use.
Wake up. I'm dying to hear everything. What did you find out?
Well, I know the location of their hideout.
They're hiding in the ravines.
The other ones probably fled there.
Our dead man should have a key on him.
Do you remember anything else?
Sheila's helping them.
They said Sheila de Tanzerville was an accomplice in the murder.
Sheila. She was here while you were lying in a trance. She said she'd follow the second assassin. Do you remember anything else?
No.
There's no time to waste. I'll follow them.
Good luck, Geralt.
Ah, there's a house here. This is not where I need to be for the Kingslayer. The Kingslayer's hideout. That's not what this building is, but... let's see. Yep, this is part of a quest I kind of ignored earlier. Search the area around this house for, something. Hold on, let me check this minor quest that I've been ignoring. One of the prostitutes claimed that this estate had once been the abode of Malget, a folk healer. 5 years ago, someone murdered his children. In despair, Malget threw himself off the cliff. Explore the house. Okay. Whoa, okay. There is a wraith down there. Might be worth investigating. Looks like it is. It's on the map marked as something related to this quest, so I'll go check that out in a second. Yeah, I did not see anything in the house. Let's talk to this ghost and see what they have to say.
You're not the one we seek, though his aura is strong, even on you.
Impossible. I watched Maverick wash his pants.
Who are you?
I am a witcher.
I'm a witcher, and I'm here because you haunt an innocent man. You've ruined Maverick's life, and it's high time you left this world.
Maverick? Innocent? That son of a bitch murdered me and my 2 sisters, then threw our bodies off the cliff. Our father, Malget, died of despair. Fortunately, fate has brought Maverick here again, straight into our hands. Revenge shall be ours.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go all the way back to camp and bring him to you. You're gonna die.
You lie, Spectre. Die!
Let me just cut my way through all of these specters. Should not be too problematic, I don't think. There's only 3 of them, and they are really not too difficult, and they don't hit that hard anyway. Yep, 1 down. Fire will do a bit of damage to you, and I'll finish off the rest of you. And that's all of them. Little sisters, the quest has been progressed, and now I can get my reward from Maverick. So I'll eventually go make my way back to camp, but that's not high on my list of priorities right now. I need to make my way to the Kingslayer's hideout, which is somewhere in this area, but not particularly here. Let me just weave around these cliffs and I'll find it. I'll stumble across it eventually. Speaking of, I think I may have just found it. Yep, this looks like the thing I saw in my vision.
Medallion again.
And some kind of monster here. A gargoyle. Are you hostile? Yes, you are. Then you must die. And the gargoyle has died. Now to advance... ooh! Bear traps. Must watch out for the bear traps. Another gargoyle? I don't want to fight another gargoyle. Come on. And, yep, this is where I needed to be. Oh, another monster it looks like I have to fight. Okay. Let's figure this out. A golem. A golem. Alright, well, I fought 2 gargoyles, so how hard can this be? Not too difficult at all. Nice. Alright. I don't think there's anything in here worth looting, so let me just try and figure out... Yeah, let me just try and figure out where I need to go to advance the story. Ooh. A soldier down here? This couldn't be an assassin, could it?
Seret.
Seret.
Sheila knew. She wants to destroy the evidence.
What evidence?
We didn't want to leave you.
What are you talking about?
Nearly made it. Just think. The Wild Hunt. We could have freed the world of the omen of war.
Sounds like that was something related to my past that would have been worth knowing. Too bad he's dead. Well, I checked what was on the corpse and did not find much of interest related to this assassination plot, but that did give me some insight into Geralt's past. I recovered a bit of my memory. Unfortunately, that's not really going to help me protect the king, so let's head back and find Deathmold. Hey you! The drunkard that killed a bunch of children.
The specters are gone, and your nightmare with them, Maverick.
The gods guide you, Witcher. I'll sleep soundly again. And I've you to thank for that.
The Little Sister's quest has been completed. Thank you, Maverick. Even though you are an evil human being, I will permit you to live, and I will continue on with the actual main quest. Deathmold!
Did you get him?
Sheila got to him first. He's dead.
The bitch! She's probably on the other side of the mist by now. Come on, Witcher. We've got to remove that damn curse. I got the medallion from the king, the one you were looking for. Here.
Good. Now I am ready to lift the curse.
I'm ready to lift the curse. I've got all the artifacts.
Then there is a chance we will soon move against Edirn, and you will recover your memory.
I'll need your help, sorcerer, to find the right ghosts.
Ah, they will find you. The artifact's aura will lure them. Allow them to think, speak, and act. Then you will know what to do. Geralt, there's something else out there. I scanned the battlefield and noticed the visitor's ghost. It's different from the others. It's changed.
A Draug. I expected as much.
Good luck, Witcher.
Now we must take part in the ghostly battle within the mist. Ooh, things are coming to a head now, I think. Alright, let's take part in this ghostly battle within the mist. Alright, this might very well be the end of Act 2 right now. I'm not sure, but we're about to find out. And now we are playing as one of the soldiers, it would seem. Defeat the Kedweni standard bearer and capture the banner. Alright. Apparently, the standard bearer here is some kind of giant beast, but no matter, I'll just cut him down. I'm experiencing quite a lot of memories right now.
The standard's in enemy hands. We're sitting ducks here. You need to tell the commander we were ambushed. We can't hold without reinforcements.
A hail of fiery arrows. Inform the commander that the enemy has captured the standard. Oh, so I'm playing as the... I'm playing as the opposite team now, it would seem.
Take cover! They're shooting!
Gotta try and avoid these hails of arrows. Oh, yeah. Don't want to get hit by any of these. And now I can advance. Just keep ducking around these arrows. Yep. And go here. More arrows. Then I advance. Using all of these fences for cover.
Cease shooting! He's one of ours!
My lord, the leader of the Dun Banner sent me. We were ambushed. We can't hold.
Weren't your scouts keenly watching the battlefield, Captain?
Yes, sir. They must have dug those ditches in the night. The field was clear by day. Lady Glephisic scanned it with her magic during the night.
10 lashes to each scout. Hang every third one.
My lord, we need support.
There will be no reinforcements. You must hold. And you, Glephisic, I'll settle this after the battle. The king will learn of your incompetence.
Battles are won or lost by the commanders, not by sorceresses. Remember, I'll make a report too, and...
I've finished talking to you, witch. Time to win this battle. My lords, to your banners! We enter the fray!
Okay.
Nadovesave.
How can we help you, Sabrina?
Oh, that's Sabrina,
My
okay.
place at Henselt's court is threatened. Furthermore, if Vandergrift wins the battle, nothing will stop Henselt from taking Upper Edirne.
The balance of power in the north will be upset. What do you intend?
I shall summon Melgar's fire to the battlefield. It will kill Vandergrift and weaken both sides.
We will help you, but remember, in the event that you fail, you'll be on your own.
I am ready.
That's all you've got? You're dying fast, like roaches under my boot. Is there a Kenwenny to match Selkirk of Gallet on this field?
Seltkirk. Oh, now I am possessing Seltkirk, would it be? And now I need to defeat the Caedwini army general. So make my way through these lackeys. And make my way to the general, who is being represented as some kind of horrific, I don't know, some giant golem it would seem. And this must be the commander. Oh, I've lost control of Seltkirk.
The visitor! I've long awaited this meeting.
Leave, Ghost.
I'll not give up an opportunity to duel Vandergrift.
He will kill you.
Selkirk does not fear death.
When you die, your soldiers will die every day afterwards. Forever. Leave. This is a task for a witcher, not a knight.
I do this solely for my men.
Alright, now I must defeat the Caedwini army general. Am I doing it? Am I doing it well? I think I am.
Mercy.
This is the commander. I've defeated the standard bearer.
You have failed me.
And the commander kills the standard bearer.
Who are you?
Your nightmare.
Alright, time to defeat this general. Pretty tough fight so far. I've got to get through his shield first, it would seem. He's got a lot of... Yeah, his shield's got his own energy bar. Let me try and defeat the shield first.
Trebuchets!
Ow. No, don't hit me with the trebuchet, come on! Oh, I'm taking quite a lot of damage and I've done nothing to him so far. I'm still trying to take down the shield's health. Oh my god, this is so tough. I'm trying to keep my distance and just cast fire at him, because if I get too close, he does a lot of damage to me. I'm trying to see if I can maybe take out his shield first, and then maybe he'll be more susceptible to my sword attacks. Come on. Alright, I think I've taken away his shield's health. Now I'm doing damage to him.
Trebuchets! Trebuchets!
Yeah, okay, go ahead and keep calling for trebuchets. I think that one actually hit you instead of me, which is pretty funny. I am very low on health right now. I'm trying to keep my distance and just cast fire at him, because I'm sure if I get too close, he'll just swing around and kill me in one hit at this point.
Come on!
Oh, come on. I get hit with some shrapnel from the trebuchets and got... Oh, fine. We'll try this a second time. Oh, oh. Ah! And I'm dead again. Yeah, this really is the eternal battle. This mission is titled appropriately.
Trebuchets!
Every boss fight in this game is less fun than the previous one. They just get worse and worse and worse. Good God, this battle is the absolute worst. I thought the battle against the Kraken was terrible, but this one... Alright, I keep spamming this electricity spell, and it seems to be pretty effective. I haven't taken nearly as much damage. Yeah, I've taken his shield down now. By no means is this easy in the slightest. The moment I cast the spell, I immediately lose it sometimes, but I'm actually making some progress. Yep, this seems to be the best way to beat him. Just keep spamming the electricity shield. I take damage, but he takes damage and he gets stunned, so... yeah, now that I know, it's not too bad of a problem. And finally took down this stupid drow. That took me probably an hour.
Should have stayed at home, Vandergrift. Cursed mages! To die after such a victory! Gods, we can't fight such sorcery! Sorceress hail, unclean fire, we're doomed! Why are they doing this? As the prophecy saith, and the time will come when sorceresses turn on men. Flaming balls rain from the sky, and destruction will be unleashed. What should we do? Wait here for death? I shall lead you as a shepherd leads his flock, safely from the dark abyss.
And now, okay. Apparently fighting that guy was not the last part I had to do for this mission. Now I need to, I guess, lead these troops out of the battlefield. Lead your unit to the king's position. Hopefully, we will not get killed by this bombardment of meteors. And I think I did that. What's next?
Stop firing! Our men are dying! A massacre! Save us, sire!
Sabrina, is that your work?
Order your troops forward, Your Majesty. The Adernian army is routed.
Not only the Adernian, look at that terrified horde. This very morning they were the finest of my knights.
They'll make it if they're reinforced.
Who allowed you to use magic?
Sire, if you strike now, Lawmark will be yours.
You've tainted my honor, brought death to dozens of knights.
Sire, the battle was lost.
You put me to shame before Demavend. His troops fought like men of honor should, to the end. Sabrina Glevasig, I sentence you to death. You shall burn at the stake.
Is this really appropriate for the middle of battle?
I will return to claim my birthright.
Alright. So I guess we were just bearing witness to the events that occurred, not really changing anything. Alright, well, good. Is that the end of this now? Are we done with Act 2?
Finally awake?
Where are we?
In one of the safest places in the camp, my friend.
The brothel?
Mm-hmm.
Why am I here in the brothel?
How did I wind up here?
I found you out in the fields, unconscious.
The fog?
Gone. 3 days ago.
3 days? You sure?
Mm-hmm. In that time, Roach ventured deep into Kedwen on some secret mission. Managed to go off and come back.
Okay, and what are you doing here?
Did you come here to fuck?
You gotta be kidding. My friend on his deathbed? I couldn't possibly do that.
Look around. You're in a whorehouse.
In a professional capacity only.
Uh-huh. Well, I went to that battle, passed out for 3 days, but while I was unconscious, some of my memories started to come back. So, you know, something good came out of that at least.
So, what happened while I was out?
Loads. You drove off the fog of specters. Henselt learned of the plot against him, and Deathmold lost it completely.
He did what now? How has Deathmold lost it?
What did you mean when you said that Deathmold's lost it?
Henselt chewed him out for not telling him about the plot. Then he chewed him out again for failing to find the plotters.
Deathmold's an ambitious guy. I can see how the stress might have gotten to him.
That ambitious guy has had every last suspect arrested. Now he's interrogating, torturing, and hanging them.
Yeah, he always goes back to what he does best.
And Henselt, how's the king doing?
Why has Henselt waited to attack?
The Kedweni nobles and officers are holding out for privileges. They want assurances there'll be no treaty with Nilfgaard, and that they'll get lands in the Pontar Valley.
Henselt's agreed.
Not on your life. He blew up, roared and wailed and called them cowards. Thing is, he can't alienate the nobles completely. It went on for 3 days. Finally, he convinced part of the army, probably promised him a thing or two, and moved against Vergen. The battle's probably just getting underway.
Oh boy. Oh, did you get any information on who leads the plotters? Because I was trying to figure that side quest out quite a while ago.
Any news on who might be behind the plot?
They arrested Brightfeld, Kirim of Kangorn, and Gunnar Bleckenhove and his entourage, but I haven't heard any details. Though I do know where to find the leader of the plotters.
How come?
I've always maintained that brothels are some of the best places under the sun. They're not only great places to...
Get to the point, Dandelion.
I overheard Whistling Windy talking. Incidentally, don't let her nickname fool you. She's got a beautiful...
Focus, Dandelion.
Haven't the faintest who she was talking to. Never saw his face. But I heard him clearly. Further instructions from the boss. Today, in the hut on the cliff.
Dandelion, there's one more thing.
Tell me.
Your pamphlet. If Deathmold finds out...
Right. We need to get out of here.
You need to get out of here. Quick.
I'm not about to leave you behind, Geralt. Adventure awaits. Kingdoms teeter, plenty of things to write up in ballads.
Damn it, Dandelion, game's over. Can't you see that? When Deathmold finds you, you've got to go. Somewhere far from the Pontar Valley.
All right. I'll do it for you. I'll go to Oxenfurt, say hello to some of our old friends. But just as soon as this blows over, I'll come looking for you.
I know.
We have unfinished business to take care of. What now, Geralt?
I need to find Sheila and the Kingslayer. Then I need to get my memory back. First, I'm gonna find out who's behind this plot, though I expect I already know.
Think it's Sheila?
Leave, Dandelion. Hide, and I'll see you soon, old friend.
Well, I think that's the last I will see of Dandelion for quite some time, but before he left, he told me some very important information, including information about the conspirators. There are conspirators in the hut atop the cliff, so I will ignore the monsters and make my way in that direction, because I would like to solve this conspiracy quest, please. But with the curse on the king lifted, and the mist of ghosts dissipated, I think it's time to call that a part. We got quite a lot done, and that battle in the mists was so obnoxious. But it's over now, and hopefully now the fun can continue. So, after I deal with the conspirators, I'll deal with King Henselt, maybe I'll deal with Sheila, and just get Act 2 sorted out. Until then, my name is Mike, and this has been The Witcher 2. Thank you for joining me.